שלום לכולם, תודה שבאתם. אנחנו רוצים לחגוג הערב את ההישג האדיר של זאבי, וגם את החברות שלו ואת הנוכחות שלו בחיים שלנו. ולכבוד הערב אנחנו שאלנו את המשפחה וגם את החברים כמה שאלות לגבי זאבי. שאלנו אותם קודם כל, מה הדבר הראשון שעולה לכם בראש כשאתם חושבים עליו? שאלנו לגבי הזיכרון הכי אהוב שלכם איתו, וגם איזו תכונה אתם הכי מעריכים בו. ונראה איך כולם ענו.
זה geschmackt, Jew. That's a match.
זאבי זה החיוך שלו. איזה חיוך.
הדבר הראשון שעולה לי לראש כשאני חושבת על זאבי, זה שהוא בן אדם משכיל בך.
Everyone. So when Zevi, the first thing I think about Zevi when he jumps into my mind is I think like a great guy, which is high in my book. Really is everything, meaning thoughtful, he's got wisdom, he's got, points to ponder, kind, he cooks, which is also a big plus. I think like just a good human being.
So, to the answer to the first question they ask, that when I think of Zevi, what's the first tchuna that I think of? I'm going to do car karaoke.
What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours.
What does that mean? What a difference a day makes. Probably the tchuna that comes up most in my mind about our Zevi is that Zevi has both that very, very deep, serious, thought-out personality, and at the same time, he wants to be a bandit. Zevi wants to be fun-loving and naughty and to get in trouble, but not too much trouble. So I guess when I say what a difference a day makes is that in one day, Zevi can go between being very, very serious and very intellectual to being very silly and very happy and very playful. And that's a tchuna that right away come up in my mind. And yes, what a difference a day makes.
The first thing I think of when I think of Zevi is the food he grows for me on the mountain in Beit Shemesh.
Zevi is a really awesome uncle.
Hi Zevi, Mazel Tov. What an accomplishment. Usher would be really, really proud, as I am. What I remember first when I saw your picture was your great red hair and your warm, open smile. And when you came to meet us in May 2011, I was immediately drawn. I was drawn in by your sweet and kind personality. I wanted to hug you, but I wasn't allowed. Usher and I always loved you from the get-go. We respected the way you interacted with Yosefa, and we saw a wonderful father in you when Esther was born, and we were right. So Mazel Tov to you, and know that we really love you.
Zevi, the truth is, when I think of you, the first thing I think of is New Balance sneakers. I actually had a picture, which I don't have on me now, of the first time that you came to New York to meet us with Yosefa. You had been dating for around 2 minutes, and you were ready to meet the family and to get engaged, and you came here, and I met you first with my parents, and Joel was coming the next day. And I remember Joel calling me after the first day we met you, and he said, "So, what's he like? What's he like?" And I said, "He's just a really nice guy. No, not complicated, nothing. He's just a super nice guy." And Joel said, "Give me more, give me more." And I said, "He's so simple. What you see is what you get. He's great." And Yosefa is so happy. And Joel comes the next day, and of course, what do the Fogels do on the first activity together? We go to the boardwalk, and of course, Tati takes you to get your first New Balance sneakers on the way home. Incredible feat. And Joel looks at me and says, "He is just the nicest guy ever." And I remember thinking that when Joel brought home Shoshana, and I remember thinking that when Yosefer brought you home, and then I thought, oh shoot, how do I compete with this? Shoshana, Zevi, but the truth is that we are so lucky to have you as part of our family. You know Tati loves you so much, probably more than all of us combined. And we wish we can be there with you in person, but we wish you mazal tov and hope to be there next time.
מה נגיד על זאבי? זאבי הוא בן אדם של התמדה רבה וריצות למרחקים ארוכים. הבן אדם פעמיים סיים את הש"ס. בסיום ש"ס אנחנו אומרים שאנו רצים והם רצים, אנו רצים לחיי העולם הבא והם רצים לבאר שחת. עכשיו, לא רק זה שזאבי הוא גם מקפיד ללמוד דף יומי כל יום, הוא גם מקפיד לרוץ פעמיים שלוש בשבוע. אז לכבוד האירוע של סיום הש"ס, קניתי לזאבי חולצה מנדפת זהה, שתהיה לו טובה מאוד גם לכל הריצות שלו לבאר שחת.
Some of the first things that come to mind when thinking of Zevi was a story that happened when he was in elementary school. He had forgotten lunch one day, and I ran it over to him so they'd have something to eat. And the following scene is what I saw in classroom. His class was basically a person could do a doctorate on ADHD just simply by walking into Zevi's class. People were coming in, people were fighting in the beginning of the classroom, chairs were flying all around, spitballs and everything, and everybody's going crazy except for Zevi Rubel. In the middle of all this balagan, Zevi Rubel is sitting with a book at his desk, sitting and reading. That was Zevi Rubel. He was mature, way beyond his years even then, and that's true of Zevi Rubel even now.
הדבר הראשון שעולה לי בראש שאני חושב על זאבי זה חברות אמת. אנחנו חברים מגיל 3.
Okay. Mazal tov to Abba. Esteli, what's your favorite thing to do with Abba?
To eat pancakes.
Yeah.
And make pancakes. And machvoim. And what else I think?
And we said... Nachon. Shomi Yushki, what's your favorite thing to do with Abba? Ma? Machvoim. You love playing machvoim? Okay, what do we want to say to Abba, everybody?
Yom Huledet Sameach.
No, he doesn't have Yom Huledet. Say, Mazal Tov, Abba.
Mazal Tov, Abba, אני אוהבת אותך.
יופי.
יא אח, יא מלך, יא שפיץ. בוא אני אספר לך דבר ראשון. בוא נחשוב, מה הדבר הראשון שעולה לכם בראש שאתם חושבים על זאבי? וואלק, מה אני חושב עליו? ג'ינג'י, תכלס. אבל לא משנה. מה אני חושב? בן אדם רציני, ישר ולעניין, למד את הפרשת בר מצווה שלו לבד. בן אדם אח. literally. מה הזיכרון הכי אהוב עליכם איתו? וואלה, he took me לדנקן דונאטס. לקח אותי לדנקן, היה אחלה דנקן, עוד שהוא היה קשר ועוד שהיה בארץ. הייתי ילד קטן וממש ערכתי את זה, והוא שילם. ממש אח. איזה תכונה אתם הכי מעריכים בו? מה אני מעריך בזה? בן אדם רציני, חותר למגע, בלימודים, במשפחה, בהכל. פשוט בן אדם אח. אין מה להגיד. מזל טוב, מת עליך.
ואני בחסדך פתחתי יגע ליבי.
זיכרון שלי, זיכרון אהוב עם זאבי רובל. אנחנו יושבים בירוחם באמצע המדבר, במלבן, הבית מדרש הישן, ליד השורה הראשונה, ליד החלון, כי זאבי אוהב אוויר טוב, והוא מתלהב על איזה פסקה בעין היה שהוא למד עם ליבי, אדמו"ר, ליבי. אמצע עליי.
הזיכרון הכי אהוב שלי זה שסוף סוף נסעתי עם זאבי למחנה קיץ במושבה בפנסילבניה בארצות הברית.
Hi guys, so one of my favorite memories of Zevi is when we all lived together under one roof, and Zevi would come back sometimes late at night from either yeshiva or social events, and Zevi was very social, and we would stay up, me, my mom, my father, and Zevi till like 1-2 in the morning and talk about like life stuff, and I kind of miss those, and those are probably like my favorite memories of Zevi, because once we got older and we could talk and have normal conversations without me crying, those are my favorite memories of Zevi.
I think for me, it's, I always knew that Shoshi always definitely followed in your footsteps, and I knew that Shoshi was but I didn't know how much, and then I knew with Shoshi's that she had been playing the drums, and then I'll never forget during our engagement party, it started out kind of low key, but then all of a sudden you came in and you were like bongoing on the drums, and everyone was dancing around it, and it was just wild. It was wild. It was awesome, and spiced things up.
So I have so many memories of Zevi that bring warmth and love to my heart. I'm just going to tell you a couple of them. When Zevi was 1.5 years old and we were in the United States, we lived in Washington Heights, where the parks were very well known to be, let's just say, business hubs for drug addicts. But we went to the park every day. We were not afraid and we would not be deterred. And Zevi used to walk around with his blue coat, his little fake dog on a leash, wearing a drummer's hat. And he used to walk in to the park waving to all the drug distributors, and I don't mean medications, going, "Hi, good morning, hi." So that's a really sweet memory of Zevi. Another specific memory that I remember is during the Gulf War, when we were all going into sealed rooms. It was after the first month, and Maury had already gone back to work at Brovenders, and it was just Shashi and Zevi and myself in the house, and I was pregnant with Ari. And when the siren would go off, Zevi would say, "Don't worry, Ima, I'm here with you. I'll put Shashi in her special mamad," or whatever it was called then, that special crib that she had to be put in, and you go take care of the door and the stuff that has to go under the door. It was very sweet.
כשזאבי הגיע לירוחם, שם אותי כחברות הבוגר שלו, שילמד איתו מה שהוא רוצה. רוב החברות הבוגרים למדו משהו בספרי מחשבה, משהו כזה. אני אמרתי לזאבי, אנחנו נלמד על למדנות, אנחנו נעשה למדנות. אחרי כמה חודשים שהתעללתי בזאבי ולמדנו ועסקנו בלמדנות על כל פרשה, זאבי סוף סוף עזר אומץ ואמר, בצלאל, זה מאוד נחמד, אבל אני לא אוהב את זה. היה רגע של, וואלה, הוא פשוט סבל בשקט, חודשים.
What trait do I really value in him? I think it's his willpower. Really, I find Zevi to be quite a fighter. And he really sees things through to the finish irrespective of how hard they are. I think that's something that I enjoy seeing and learning from all the time.
The trait that I most admire in my son Zevi is his overwhelming sense of responsibility. This goes back already even to him when he was a young boy. It's a famous story that we had during the Gulf War. I felt that I was teaching and I wasn't around during many of the attacks. And Zevi would basically take my place. When things would go off, he would say, "Ima, don't worry about it, I'm around." And he would take care of Shashi while Ima was doing all the other things that needed to be done to secure the household. And this trait carried with him even to this day. He'll look around a situation, b'makom she'ein ish, and Zevi will take it, whether it's walking into shul that no one gets up to daven, he will be the shliach tzibur, or things that need to be done in the community. If there's no one else to do it, he'll feel this always makes sense that I'm responsible and I'll take care of it. And I very much respect that and admire his sense of responsibility.
I think one of Zevi's very strong tchunot, one of them is that he's very committed to his family and friends, and he's very protective of them. And if anyone tries to get in the way, then his lawyerness comes out.
I'm going off of that. Zevi, you're the big brother I never had, and you were always very, very warm and welcoming to me. I'll never forget. You guys were the first ones. You had me. First time I came over for Shabbat. We had just started going on. You've always been just very, very warm, welcoming. I've always felt like part of the family. Thank you.
אחת התכונות הטובות אצל זאבי זה הרצינות שלו לגבי כל תחום בחיים
Think
שלו.
of what trait I most value in Zevi. It's Zevi's honesty and his search for the truth. With Zevi is a person of extreme integrity, and he is very interested in knowing things and in increasing his knowledge. And during that time, when he does that, whether it's through his reading of newspapers or books or listening to documentaries, he's really searching for what the world stands for, what people stand for, and what is the truth. And I really, really appreciate that in a person. I am going to say one other trait that I really, really love in Zevi, that he's really a marshmallow. Deep down, he is a total marshmallow. And I love that he was born a marshmallow, and he will always be a marshmallow in my heart. And I really, really love that in Zevi, and I just love Zevi.
התכונה המיוחדת הזאת של הרצינות המאוד מאוד עצומה שיש לו, אתה מאוד רציני מצד אחד, מצד שני היכולת שלו לצחוק, לחייך מאוד בקלות, מאוד באהבה, זו תכונה עצומה.
התכונה שאני הכי מעריך בזאבי זה התשוקה האינסופית שלו למילה הכתובה, גם לספרי קודש וגם לספרי חול.
לדעתי ממש אני לא יודע, לא מכיר מספיק אנשים כנראה, אבל שהם גם יראי השם, גם משלבים ביחד עם עבודה של בעולם המעשה, גם בעלי משפחה, גם בעלים תומכים, גם שיש להם רחבות הדעת, אבל גם מצד שני תמימות של יהדות, גם לומדים בהתמדה וגם לומדים אמונה, גם יודעים דף יומי וגם יודעים דף יומי. מזל טוב.
התכונה המיוחדת הזאת של הרצינות המאוד מאוד עצומה שיש לו, אתה מאוד רציני מצד אחד, מצד שני היכולת שלו לצחוק, לחייך מאוד בקלות, מאוד באהבה, זו תכונה עצומה.
The trait that I most admire in my son Zevi is his overwhelming sense of responsibility. This goes back already even to him when he was a young boy. It's a famous story that we had during the Gulf War. I felt that I had, I was teaching and I wasn't around during many of the attacks. And Zevi would basically take my place. When things would get off, he would say, "Ima, don't worry about it, I'm around." And he would take care of Shashi while Ima was doing all the other things that needed to be done to secure the household. And this trait carried with him even to this day. He'll look around a situation, b'makom she'ein ish, and Zevi will take it, whether it's walking into shul that no one gets up to daven, he will be the shliach tzibur, or things that need to be done in the community. If there's no one else to do it, he'll feel this overbig sense that I'm responsible and I'll take care of it. And I very much respect that and admire his sense of responsibility.
Hello, Zevi. I'm sorry I'm wearing my facial mask, but I have to get this in by tonight. That's what Yosefa told me, so I had no time. I just wanted to tell you, Zevi, that from the moment that I met you, I always thought that you were the kindest, sweetest, most patient person I have ever met. I think that Yosefa could not have found a better soulmate if she tried. I've never seen you say an angry word. I've never seen you get angry at all. And I think it's because you have this wonderful personality. So I just wanted to tell you that my Latino trainer is marrying off her daughter to a nice Jewish boy, and for her shower, he sent a mariachi band, and of course, being Jewish, he sent a nice Jewish red-headed boy with a sombrero and roses who looked just like you. And I want you to know if maybe you were moonlighting on the side. I have to get you that picture. But I wanted to wish you hatzlacha in everything that you do, and I'm sure that you will be successful. And I have to tell you that the most important moment that I had with you, and the most saddest moment, was when I came to Israel for Usher's funeral, and you met me and you gave me a big hug. And I finally felt like I belonged in the family. And now there's no going back. So I just wanted to tell you that I love you and that I wish you the best of everything.